Hi friends, today's video is a celebratory video. I want to say thank you to all of you. We hit 10,000 subscribers to my channel. I could have never guessed that less than 100 days ago when I started taking YouTube seriously that I'd have 10,000 subscribers. I wouldn't be here without all of you, so thank you, thank you, thank you. You've heard me say it before, you know, my goal here is financial education. I don't know your situation, so unfortunately I cannot give you financial advice, but I can give you some education. I can give you some things that are fundamental that I think every family needs to be thinking about. So hopefully you found that helpful. You know, one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel is my oldest daughter has always said, she calls me Papa, sometimes she calls me Po. Hey Po, you know, it'd really be nice if you could share this kind of information with more people. You know, unfortunately, financial advising, fee-only financial advising, makes the most sense as you start building up your nest egg. When you got your first 100,000 or even your first $500,000, it can be expensive to have a financial advisor. I think it pays for itself many times over. In one of my videos previously, I shared, you know, I hired my first fee-only financial advisor when I was 22 years old. They didn't even have a term for fee-only, but I was fortunate enough to find somebody. He helped me out, and that really put me on my path where, you know, my wife and I, fortunately, were financially independent fairly early in our 50s. And I hope you can do a similar journey or get there even more quickly than whatever your timeline is, more quickly than you would have otherwise. So that's my motivation for the channel. We're at 10,000 subscribers. The best is yet to come. And, you know, I tell people, I hope you come for the financial education, but then you stay for the life philosophy, right? I'm all about trying to live life to the fullest, taking care of our health, following our passions, understanding what's most important for us. So what I thought I'd do as a celebration here, people are always asking me, hey Azul, where are you doing these recordings? And I purposely don't mention where I'm at because I think it's kind of fun in the comments for us to guess at where I'm at. But today I'm going to break that rule since we're celebrating 10,000 subscribers. Behind me is the Puget Sound. So I'm outside of Tacoma, Washington as I filmed this. It's about 45 degrees outside. It's 46 degrees in that water. And I want to share with you, 2 weeks ago I was walking down this shore doing one of the YouTube videos. And when I was done, when I was walking in, there was a young lady that was wearing a swimsuit and sweatshirt, sweatpants, taking a photo of a beautiful sunset like I'm fortunate enough to have here behind me. And she asked me, she's like, hey, would you like to go in for a dip with me? And I thought she was insane. And I'm like, what's the temperature of that water? And she said 46 degrees. And I was wearing a sweatshirt. You know me, I was wearing my marquee blue jacket and my black hat. And I'm like, that's awfully cold. I think I'm gonna pass. And I started walking away. I probably got 20 yards away. And I'm like, you know, let's say yes. You know, and I found many of the fun, exciting things in my life come when I say yes. So today's video, I'm going to do in the Puget Sound here. It's not going to be comfortable. I have my notes with me because I have gone for what I call a soak in this water before. And you have to kind of stay in this mental state. It's not so much that it's cold, it's not so much that it's painful, but you know, you're out of your element and it feels different. So I'm gonna need my notes to share some of the thoughts I wanna share with you. But today's soak is dedicated to each and every one of you. It's 46 degrees in that water, which is actually warmer than the air temperature here. So let's go in. They say to get the therapeutic benefit of doing a cold water soak, you gotta be in there for 2 minutes. So I'll keep an eye on the timer. We'll be in there for at least 2 minutes and then we'll come out and we'll wrap up this video. But there's a couple things I want to share with you as I go in and actually after I'm in about, you know, some of the things that are important to me. All right, so we're starting to go in. The toes are in. And it feels like it's 46 degrees. But, you know, it's a mental game, just like a lot of things in life. Normally, I wouldn't be wearing this shirt, but I don't think anybody wants to see me go in without a shirt. So I'm wearing the shirt. I'm down to my knees, so this is where it starts. So the video is at 5 minutes now. We'll go another 2 minutes. Getting into my waist. It's taking my breath away. Whew. Now, one of the things they tell you to do is to keep your hands above the water. So again, thank you to all you subscribers. So we came in at 5 minutes. We're already 30 seconds in. So I want to share with you kind of what my priorities are in life. And the first one is really about relationships. You know, as I travel all around the world, and I'm very fortunate and grateful. Until I was 50, I had only been in the US once or twice to Mexico, once or twice to Canada. So I was not well traveled, but now I'm fortunate. I've been to 30 countries. I've seen other cultures. It's really opened my eyes. And, you know, my top priority is my relationships. If you have solid relationships, life's going to be okay. You know, you may not reach your financial goal right to the, you know, you might say, you know, I want X dollars, and you might get to 90% of the way there. But, you know, we're humans, we're adaptable. If we get 90% of the way there, 80%, we're probably going to be okay. Particularly if you have friends, if you have family that loves you, if you have people that you enjoy being around. I also like doing adventures. So I have my adventure friends. So first for me, my priority is relationships. Second, you know, financial security is important to me. My parents did not have as strong a financial security as what they wanted to have. So financial security is really important to me. What else? And again, as long as you have relationships, I may not hit my number. I know I will, because I'm fortunate. I've hit the number already. But if some, God forbid, were to happen, if one of my kids got sick and had an expensive medical treatment they needed, or, you know, somehow it was taken away from me, you know, I'd be okay because of relationships. So, you know, that's my second priority. My what I call my 2A priority is kind of how I want to spend my life, particularly in retirement. I think it's important that we all think about this. How do you want to spend your time in retirement? And for me, I break it into 4 main areas that are important to me. I've talked about the first one, which is relationships. The second one is I love to learn. I'm a lifetime learner. I know that sounds kind of funny to a lot of people, but I love learning. I really enjoy it. And so as I look at the breakout, I want to be spending 25% of my time with relationships, with people that I care about, with people that I love, giving back to people. 25% of my time learning, 25% of my time creating and teaching, which this YouTube channel is a part of, and then 25% of my time taking care of my health and staying as healthy as I can, because that's the engine for all of us that's going to drive our ability to enjoy all the fruits of our hard labor. So for me, that's how I want to break out my time in retirement. Again, 25% of my time relationships, 25% of my time as a student of life, learning something. Sorry, my hands are starting to shake. It's really not that cold. It's not that painful. It's a lot easier to do than it looks. 25% of my time relationships, 25% of my time learning, 25% of my time kind of giving back, teaching, and creating. And this YouTube channel is going to be a big piece of that. And then 25% of my time on my health. Okay, now, next, the third priority for me is kind of what I call my drugs of choice. And give me a second to explain what those are. That's not illegal or prescription drugs. That's really my 2 drugs of choice are accomplishments. I love accomplishing things. And I'll talk a little bit more about this probably when I get out of the water, because my hands are starting to shake. We're coming up on 3 minutes, actually coming up on 5 minutes, I think. But my drugs of choice are accomplishment. I love accomplishing things. And then adventure. I love adventure. I love doing things that gets me out of my comfort zone, that's challenging, which is why I returned when Sarah is her name here, at the Puget Sound, that asked me if I wanted to go swimming. She actually runs a group called the Puget Sound Soakers, I think. And they soak in this water year round. And there's actually, as the sun sets here, there's a couple other people that are regulars here. So it's supposed to have therapeutic benefits. There's a gentleman called the Wim Hof, WIMHOF, if you want to learn more about kind of this cold therapy. But let's see, what else do I want to say about accomplishments? It's just kind of a core part of who I am. And candidly, it's important to me. I'm going to be totally candid. It's important to me to feel like, you know, my time, what I'm doing is important, and I'm having a positive impact on people. Sorry, okay, it's time to come out. So let's see, I think we did like 7 minutes in here, which is a pretty good soak. So anyways, to wrap up everything, this video is not about me. This video is about you. This video is my way to say thank you to all of you for helping to take my channel to 10,000. You know, frankly, my goal is to get to over 100,000. I don't know if we'll be able to get there. I think we will. And who knows, maybe I'll have a bigger goal once we get there. But thank you all for being part of the journey. Thank you for being part of my community. Thank you for being, for having the Azul spirit with me. And I look forward to doing another soak like this or another challenge. Certainly at 100,000, maybe before, maybe we'll do it at 50,000. And as my hands are starting to shake uncontrollably, I should probably say goodbye, but give this video a like. I'd love to have a lot of people see it and celebrate with us. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about 10,000 subscribers. I'm super excited about it. I hope you're celebrating with me as well. And thank you again. Again, thumbs up. Leave me a comment, and as the kids say, thumbs for likes and subs for love. And until next time, I'm Azul, encouraging you to take full advantage of your life. Remember, we're only young once. Let's use our time wisely.